welcome back. This is Carrie and Jerry. We're back in New England, and where sports parents brawl storms blow away lawn chairs, and Duncan drama hits new heights. This week features three wild sports stories: a chaotic weather roundup, dumb crimes that could only happen here, and hilarious tales straight from out of Reddit. It's about local news, laughs, and a little bit of caffeine fuel chaos. I'm your host. I'm Jerry. What's up, New England? You just turned into two states, one mic, where Massachusetts meet New Hampshire and normal news take a coffee break.
Hi, I'm Carrie. We've got sports, fights, crazy storms, a few crimes that'll make you facepalm, and some truly ridiculous stories from around the East Coast.
And I'm glad we're finally on the same page. That last one was kind of a disaster, but hey, it's the show that proves one thing around here: weird is just another day. So we're gonna.
Pee Wee football fiasco. So, first up, Haverhill, Massachusetts. Pee Wee football game gets shut down because the parents start fighting in the bleachers.
What else is new? We have talked about this last week. This now they've doubled down. One dad threw a hot dog, another one caught it in midair and threw it back. I would have caught it and put some like ketchup on this, and I wouldn't have gave it back. I would have ate it. I would have ate it. I'm not gonna lie.
Police said no arrest, but they encourage parents to act their age. Clearly, that's not working.
Yeah, we need refs for the stands, not just the fan of the fields. Seriously, but next up, a Manchester hockey game got delayed after a Zamboni crashed into the boards mid clean.
Oh no.
Somebody was drunk. Yep, the driver said he sneezed and lost control. No injuries except the pride of the new ice crew. He was drunk.
At least it wasn't during the anthem. Can you imagine that slide-in?
Honestly, if that happens in Boston, they just cheer.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, they would.
Pickup game gone pro. Okay, this one's wild. At a Boston park, a casual basketball game turned serious when a retired semi-pro joined in and started dunking on teams. He just dunking it. He was just dunking it.
This man came in and just started dunking on the little people. You know you're too old when you're celebrating layups against 15-year-olds. That's not right at all.
Someone yelled, "He's in his 40s." He said, "So's LeBron."
You, you gotta respect the East Coast confidence, man. For real, you do. Um, all right, man. Here's a listener's question for you guys: the funniest or the pettiest sports fight you have ever seen a little league, gym, pickup, whatever? Just let us know, man. That is too funny. I swear. Holy,
Okay, we're talking about
oh
wind
my
reps.
goodness.
Winds hit 50 miles per hour this week in Portsmouth, took out decorations, knocked over fences, and one guy reported losing his grill.
Oh no, not the grill. He said he chased it halfway down the block before it flipped into traffic. Huh. That's crazy.
That's dedication. He's like, "My burgers!"
Oh man. And meanwhile, in Boston, flash flooding got so bad that someone actually brought a kayak out on the street on Boyston Street.
Wow. Every year is something. If you're paddling past Duncan, it's officially hurricane season.
Yeah, we gotta throw Dunkins in it. That's how you know you're in New England, though. Water mains break and someone turns into recreation. So at least you'll find something to do with it. So,
Definitely. We'll talk about pumpkin blizzard. Concord got an early flurry this week, and it happened during a pumpkin patch event. Imagine snow on your cider.
Hmm. Well, probably I don't know. So, I don't know. Probably give a little bit of taste to it because cider'd be okay unless you add a lot of cinnamon and all that. But in New England weather is like, oh, you want fall? Well, here's winter, so it don't
Yeah.
matter anyway.
Kids were building snowmen holding pumpkins.
That's pretty cool, actually. I think that's like that yeah, that would give me motivation to want to build more pumpkins. But if that's not a New Hampshire postcard, I don't know what else is. So hit him with the listeners to question.
What's the craziest weather day you've lived through? And what got destroyed?
Hmm. All right, so we're gonna do forklift robbers in Salem, Mass. Back to our favorite category, dumb crime. Salem police arrested a guy who tried to rob a store using a plastic forklift. What? What the heck?
Why are so many New England crimes food related?
Don't even do that. Don't do that because the food in New England ain't even that great. Like honestly, it's good, but it ain't that great. It's the hunger. That's why it's actually the hunger, the cold, and the Dunkin' withdrawals. So Dunkin's would keep us going over here.
Bar thief returns for wallet. In Lowell, a man robbed a bar, then came back 10 minutes later because he left his wallet on the counter.
I told them that I'll be back. I was just gonna go get the money and come back and pay the bill. I wasn't actually like gonna rob the place. Like I'm not. They don't listen. I was slurring my words. I'm a genius, really. I am sometimes. Wow.
Bartender recognized him immediately and locked the door. So they locked the door on you? You couldn't get out? So how are you out
I
now?
told them. I listen. I told them that I was coming back. All right. So not only did I lose the money, I got arrested and tipped 100%. Like what the heck, man?
Oh, God.
It's all right. I'll get it back. I didn't know they was gonna actually put that story in there. But that no, that wasn't really about me, but still, it's close to home. Uh, but yeah, that's crazy that they put that in there. Anyway, lobster trap vigilante in Gloucester, Mass. They got me again. God, no, I'm just remember last week, lobster thief? They might have caught him. Turned out another fisherman saw a guy in a ski mask liberating lobsters. The funny thing about this story is I actually wanted to put lobster traps and put down lobster traps down in Gloucester. I've seen how like easy it is, and I was really interested in doing that. So that was just my little story.
Liberating? What is this? Seafood amnesty? 2025? Oh, God.
Well, they said he yelled "Be free" as he tossed him back in, so he must have been like a lobster's right group or something like that. But he had to
I
free.
can't. I can't. Only in New England do we get eco friendly criminals.
Yeah, see, we do got some good people out here. Listener's question: what's the dumbest local crime you ever heard of? Bonus if it involves food or wildlife. And just yes, that's
We're
that
going
sounds
with the
good.
Dunkin' drive through disaster. A Reddit user says they witnessed a guy try to pay with his library card at Dunkin'.
That's how you know you running on no sleep right there. You have to be dead tired.
Yeah, he definitely needed the coffee, that's for sure. He said, "It works on my other Dunkin'." Bro, no, it doesn't.
All right, but coffee coffee shop drama queens. Someone else said their local cafe turned into a soap opera. A breakup, a spilled latte, and someone screaming, "You took my pumpkin muffin." Yeah,
Pumpkin
it sounds like a
muffin,
coffee shop.
no. No, don't
Oh
take
my
the
god.
pumpkin muffin.
Here we go with the pumpkin.
Sounds like a Hallmark movie directed by Duncan.
Yeah, they need they really gonna need a pumpkin rehab eventually because there's just too many people addicted to pumpkin. Like it's
We're
getting kind
not
of
done with the
ridiculous actually.
pumpkins yet. We're not done with the pumpkins yet.
You should just see
Run.
the people, the way the people run for the pumpkin spice. Dunkin', some I be seeing people run into Dunkin's and like pulling managers aside, like making deals with them. Like, man, once you get that box in, just set me three aside. I'll give you some extra money, and they'll pull out the money, and then they'll really pay for these extra bottles. And I'm like, you really gonna go home and with three bottles of pumpkin spice, and they do it proudly. They'll do it proudly.
This is called pumpkin spice intervention.
They need
One
these.
post,
Oh my god.
one post said a guy's friends staged an intervention because he bought 17 pumpkin spice candles. What the hell?
What is it with the damn pumpkin spice, man?
I told you.
What is up with people in the pumpkin? Listen, if they came out and said that there was like fentanyl in pumpkin spice, I would 100% believe it because there's way too many people addicted to pumpkin spice. It just makes no sense. But you know what? I respect that. That's the lifestyle.
They said his apartment smelled like a pie factory. Ooh, I bet that smelled good.
I bet it did. Could be worse. Could smell like clam chowder.
Ugh, that's disgusting. That's freaking
I want no
disgusting.
damn clam chowder. Hit him with the
Ugh.
question.
What's your biggest fall addiction? Coffee, candles, cider donuts, and be honest, people. We want to know the honesty.
Hmm.
So, that's it for another week of East Coast chaos. Sport fights, stormy nights, and Dunkin' disasters.
And if you laughed, hit the follow. If you cried, blame the weather. That's all I'm saying.
We'll be back next Thursday with more weird, wild, and wicked New England news.
Until then, stay caffeinated and don't bring forks to a crime. This is two states,
One mic.
and we will see you guys later. Okay. This thing don't. Why don't those work when I need them to? That is like very annoying.
Oh my goodness.